During a live chat on Reddit on Friday, Donnie Yen said that he has full confidence Rogue One will do extremely well because the Force is with him. So, do you think Donnie Yen will be playing a Jedi in Rogue One? Hey YouTube, Urban Acolyte TV, and this is Prince. So, Donnie Yen has been doing a lot of talking about his role in Star Wars Rogue One. As a matter of fact, when Donnie Yen first announced that he was playing in a Star Wars movie, there was a rumor coming out of a Hong Kong tabloid paper that Donnie Yen would be playing in Rogue One and in Episode 8 as a Jedi. Now, at the time, the newspaper claimed that Donnie Yen was flown to London to shoot several scenes with Harrison Ford for Episode 8. Now, we know how things turned out for Han Solo at the end of The Force Awakens, but Kathleen Kennedy recently announced that Harrison Ford will be returning for Episode 8. Well, anyway, that's enough about everyone's favorite pirate smuggler. This is about Donnie Yen, right? When the poster for Rogue One was first released, I immediately noticed that Donnie Yen's character had gray eyes, as if he's possibly blind. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm a huge Kung Fu movie fan. I've been a huge fan of Donnie Yen's ever since I saw him as one of the Daywalker Hunter vampires in Blade 2. When I see Donnie Yen playing a blind character with his skill set, the first thing that pops into my mind is that he's playing some kind of blind swordsman for sure. No doubt. Now, according to director Gareth Edwards, there will not be any Jedi in Rogue One. The idea is supposed to be that this is an everyman struggle where the Jedi won't be coming to save anyone. I understand all of that, but I just don't buy it, and here's why. There's a strong possibility that Darth Vader will be making a cameo. And if you've been following the new canon, then you know that Vader received the blame for the destruction of the Death Star. See, Emperor Palpatine said that Vader allowed for the rebels to steal the plans to the Death Star, and Vader didn't even try to deny those accusations. Another reason I'm not buying what we're hearing is this. We're being introduced to these other people who call on the Force, but they're not Jedi. See, at this point, we know that Maz Kanata is somewhere on Takodana laying low to avoid the Emperor. And depending on what happens on Rebels, Darth Maul could be somewhere in the galaxy avoiding the Empire too. And the same thing can be said for Supreme Leader Snoke, who's not yet a Supreme Leader. At least we don't think so. So what does all of this have to do with Donnie Yen? Is he a Jedi? Here's what I think. First of all, you don't cast a guy who's been doing martial arts films for the last 30 years and not have him doing some kind of cool kung fu. So I think Donnie Yen will be the blind swordsman. Now, if his sword is a vibroblade, a lightsaber, or that staff that he's holding, that's all up for grabs right now. What I do think is that Donnie Yen is someone strong in the Force, but probably not trained as a Jedi. So check this out. If you played the Force Unleashed video games, then you probably know who General Ram Koda is. Now, according to General Koda's Wikipedia entry, Mace Windu found Ram Koda when he was 18 years old. And because Koda basically spent his entire life fighting on his homeworld, he also had a strong Force connection. So Mace had him trained as a Jedi, even though he was way too old. Within the Force Unleashed story, General Koda manages to survive Order 66 because he doesn't have any clone troopers serving under him. So because of this, Vader sends his secret apprentice to kill General Koda. Now, I won't go through that entire story, so I'll just say that Koda ends up blind and later helps Galen Merrick, who's the secret apprentice, start the rebellion. Now, honestly, I should have started doing these Star Wars videos back in the fall because I've been saying ever since that time that I believe Donnie Yen's character is loosely based on General Koda. I don't think Donnie Yen's character will actually have received any Jedi training. I think that he was probably some blind martial arts prodigy with a strong connection to the Force. And maybe we won't see him doing any Force pushes or anything like that, but I believe we will see him pull off some crazy acrobatics and some insane fighting scenes. I mean, this is Gareth Edwards. Have you seen Raid 1 and 2? And if you haven't, please do yourself a favor and see those movies immediately. You will probably hate that we didn't get to see Kanji Club do anything but get eaten by Wrath Guards in episode 7. But you will be super excited for the in-your-face action that is going to be seen in Rogue One. So let me know your thoughts. Do you think Donnie Yen's character will be Force sensitive? Do you think he'll do any crazy Jedi stuff? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. So I'm hoping to do more Rogue One videos as more information gets released, and I'm really hoping that we get to see a teaser in February, but we'll see. I'm also wondering how they'll try to connect the Rebellion and Rebels with the events in Rogue One. So what I heard is that right now we're still about 4 years out from the Battle of Yavin. In case this is the first time you've heard anything about Rogue One, I'll post up a video to bring you up to date on everything that we know about that film right now. Also, in case you haven't seen it already, you can check out my video on Supreme Leader Snoke, or you can click down below it to check out my video on Maz-Kanata. And hey guys, I love telling you stories about Star Wars because I hope the Star Wars story can change your life the way it's changed mine. So, y'all keep on breathing, and may the Force be with you. Bye.